Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and I thought that I'd try one of these vlog things again because, as most people know who watch me, I'm not very good at them because I tend to get too caught up in the moment of events. But this one's a real special one. This one, of course, is the unveiling of the new ROBOSEN Bumblebee down in London at Battersea, of course, power station. I can't wait to get back down to the shop. It's so good. It's constantly changing every time I go in. I'm going to get some more footage, obviously, of inside. I'm going to be interviewing some of the staff members. I'm going to be interviewing ROBOSEN, and of course we're going to get to see, because we can say it's Bumblebee now anyway, the new Bumblebee, the actual transforming one. So it's going to be really good. It's 5:30 now. I didn't do a video at home for obvious reasons. Didn't want to wake the family. And yeah, it's been an absolute crazy day. This video is all about Bumblebee, but by the time I get around to saying this part on another video, I'm going to quickly just address it. So huge thank you to all the support yesterday with the new figure unveils. In all honesty, yes, it was a little bit rushed. Reason for that is because I didn't think that I'd have as long as I would with the figures. I thought it was just going to be a one-day thing, but they've allowed me to take them home. So as I say, the reviews and some of the comparisons on some of the newer figures, rest assured guys, they say the reason why I'm saying this at this particular video is because this will go up before I get a chance to have another quick look at Silverbolt, the Constructicons, Star Convoy, etc. They will be done in much more detail with much more comparison, so rest assured with them. But like I say, I wanted to address that quickly, and I suppose just look forward to today. As I say, I've got a few Bumblebees with me. It's crazy to think that, you know, this sort of time last year, that the missing link version of him was, you know, said to be, okay, I suppose it's the pinnacle of the ones, you know, that you can get off a shelf quite easily, whereas this guy is going to be something incredibly special, because they just are, as I say, no matter how old you are, whether you've seen ROBOSEN before or whatever, let's be honest, they are just spectacular. So I'm going to pop the phone away because everybody's looking at me, and I'm going to jump on the train. I should be in Euston, well, I've got to change at Birmingham. I should be in Euston about 8 o'clock. And as I say, I'm going to do a much better job, hopefully, I say this, of getting a good vlog for you guys. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but that's 6 out of 6 for British Rail, as in 6 out of 6 delays. I've been to London 6 times since April last year, and yes, again, delayed. I'm 2 hours late at getting to Battersea. Battersea is right in front of me, so unfortunately I wanted to show you a bit of a tour, just a little bit of look how amazing I suppose the building is and the park and all that, but that's going to have to wait until the blockies day because I've got to run and get in store, so I'll get more content when we get in there. So I'm in the back part of the store. For those of you who've been, you'll probably know, and if you don't know, the store is so big that they can separate it into two. So in this back part here, which has got the blockies and now the legacy figures, which I'll show you in more detail later, I just wanted to show you this area, which is where we're going to be filming. By the time this video has gone live, you will of course have seen the fact that it's Bumblebee, because at the moment all of this is completely hidden. Of course, we know it's Bumblebee, but of course I suppose his appearance was kept secret for such a long time because people weren't sure if it was going to be the G1, the Beetle or whatever, but it is, as you've probably seen in the videos, it is an actual Volkswagen Beetle with a license, which is great. So we're going to be filming on here. You probably will have seen all them live by the time I get this video out there, but yeah, really excited to do what we're going to be doing. And again, I'll do a proper tour of the store to add to this video as well, and get a few of the other, I suppose, sound bites from the interviews and demonstrations we're going to be doing later on as well. Hey Bumblebee.
Again?
Hey Bumblebee.
How's it going?
Transform.
Bumblebee reporting for duty.
Okay then guys, so this is the back part of the Transformers store, and as you can see, as everybody requested, there is actual toys, which again is great because they are covering all bases. We have 40th anniversary primes, of course, the Studioseries 86, Legacy, we have the Studioseries, and also some of the Gamer as well. Now there's also going to be Age of the Primes when they start to hit every single store. I'm going to start showing you some of the rest of it. Now I know lots of you've seen some of this before. The blockies part is still the same, but that's going to be drastically different next week, where I can tell you now as well that I'll be down here next Friday for a blockies event, which is going to be really fun. So there's the blockies, and then just the fun merchandise stuff. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but the fact that we've got all the different t-shirts. You can hear Bumblebee interrupted in the background. There's Moorwalls, and that is the new ROBOSEN Bumblebee demo area there. He will be moved around to the normal place around the front in a minute, which if you've not been, that's the beauty of this store. As I say, it's so big. they can separate it into two as I walk through here. This is the normal ROBOSEN area, which he'll be around at, I suppose, for the weekend. There's the Transformers 1 statues. And again, now there's mainly just, there's loads of merch, but again, here's the YOLO Park figures. So you got the movie ones, the mini ones, and the TF1 ones. There's still a few Transformers 1 things, because again, I suppose it's ready to come out very soon on Netflix. Then there's loads of t-shirts, all sizes. This particular stand, again, focuses, you've got like Optimus Prime on one side, Bumblebee on another, and then of course, Megatron on that side. We've got the statues still there at the front. Again, if this is the first time that you're looking at this, you can just about make out, this is really cool. I've pointed this out to so many people today, they've only just realised that that's actually Optimus Prime's trailer, if you look at it properly. So that whole wall is Optimus Prime's trailer, which is great. Now we've got arty things as well. So we've got some prints, some more plush, some magnets, some key rings, and of course, the brilliant art from Piper, who, by the way, and I'm sure you've seen already if you've seen my Instagram, this is comic cover 2. Comic cover 1 was Optimus, number 2 is Soundwave. There's all the Soundwave merch. There's the Super 7 figures. There's all the fig pins. So there's, I mean, an app. If you collect pin badges, then there's loads here to choose from. There's the Agora Optimus Primes. There's more figures. And then if I spin around here without making you too dizzy, because of the affiliation they've got here with the comics and the fact they can use all the comic artwork and indeed make their own to use them to make t-shirts, which you can see there. They obviously have a huge section of comics as well, which is brilliant, as well as the pops and wall clocks, and again more blocky. So as you can see, and as I keep saying, guys, it's changing down here all the time, and I will be constantly updating you with all the events and things that are going on. So that's, I suppose, a very quick updated little tour of the shop.
And for battle. How's this?
Okay then, guys, I'm just going to put a little bit of an ending on the video. I don't normally do this, but I definitely feel that this one did warrant that. So the morning was a write-off, over 2 hours late yet again due to transport, and it just throws me off, and that just sort of annoys me, because I do like to get things, I like to be prepared. And to be fair, yeah, because it was out of my control, there's nothing I could really do, but hopefully you still enjoyed it. As I say, I've put the actual live thing up separately. I haven't put that in this video for obvious reasons, because you've probably already seen it. Also on the Battersea YouTube channel, I'm going to get access to them as well. But yeah, there's constantly things going up, and again, it's just been a pleasure to work with them guys down there. In fact, the last 2 days for me have just been so ridiculously borderline unbelievable. Obviously with the new figures yesterday, I've still got them, so I will get around to doing some more of them. But don't forget, guys, and I don't know if you know, if you don't live in the UK, it's actually Mother's Day on this Sunday. So yeah, I'm going to try, not try, I'm going to have, I'm not going to do any videos. I'm going to spend time with my wife and family, so I will get around to doing the silver bolts, doing everything else. But with regards to today, what an amazing experience. I can't believe that things like this at the moment are sort of happening to me. It's just crazy. But it's great, and I'm going to be interrupted by the announcements on the train thing. But now I'm literally nearly home, another 16-hour day done, but I enjoyed it so much. And yeah, I mentioned something earlier about the Blockies event. I can let you guys know that fully now. So next Friday, I'm going to be kicking off a Blockies event at the Battersea Power Station. Fingers crossed for no 7 out of 7. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. Kicking off an event there, and it's going to go on for quite a few days. I'll give you more details on that in the week, but I just wanted to end this video with saying basically thank you to everybody at the Battersea Power Station store, because it was a fantastic event. ROBOSEN, Suja and Rocky, etc. Pleasure again working with you guys, but mainly down to you, the people who are watching this. And I know it sounds cheesy, and I know that people say it, but it's so true. Without you guys watching me, I wouldn't have been asked to do any of the things that I've been able to do at all. So yeah, huge thank you to you guys. I'm going to sign it off right now. I will get a better video of Battersea Power Station and the area that it's in next week, but in the meantime, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the content, and as I say, stay tuned for loads of Age of the Primes reviews and more Blockies reviews, obviously. Take care, guys.